laps he actually put into that quali session, but it was at least 3, maybe 4. We just see
technical issues again, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, mate, I didn't see that.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hope we've got you guys back. I think we might have had a few other technical gremlins creep in.
Okay, can't see. I can't see anything. Anyhow, what a great quali session.
As we see the boys drop onto the grid, J-Man, if you just want to check your connection at your end there. Look, apologies, viewers. I am pretty well guarantee you that we're having technical issues. I'd say we've dropped out and come back on again. Thanks for bearing with us. If you still are,
yeah, we're back. We're back.
Just about to fire up for race 2, round 4 here. Vic Chan taking out qualifying in both races. Vic Chan
by just under a 10th, 0.083. So another really good quali though.
Super close. Standout would be Aaron Enright, and yeah, really made a good showing at the end of the last race here, race 1 here at Misano for round 4. And look, qualifying blinder, J-Man from Aaron Enright. So yeah, well done to him, and shares the front row with Vic Chan. Carso behind. The usual suspects. Let's say we've got Carso, we've got Mudgee, we've got McDonald, we've got Mr. Martin there as well. Mitch Campbell, who we missed in race 1 with some technical issues, is back. He's probably getting this. He must be on the same connection as us. So he's back for race 2, and Brad Robinson, who made the podium in race 1 in 8th position, Prado in 9th, and Rusty Shackelford running at the top 10. J-Man, I'll just see Steve Wilton's car is in the pits. So unable to make the start, so he'll be starting from the pit lane.
No, he's gone.
So he's unfortunate there.
Put his head back in the study books, mate, I think. So we're going to call it.
So yeah, nice work.
Good on you, Ethan, Steve, for jumping back in. Apologies for the internet gremlins tonight. I'd like to say we got our finger on it, but it's the internet. So...
Yeah, I mean, that's the only apology we can give you. No, but there's nothing. It's doing our house tonight. So, but anyway, it's going to be another cracker as long as we get all the important bits, isn't it, J-Man?
It's pretty much it, mate. It doesn't matter if it's in 5 parts as long as we get it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. As we see the boys running around for their formation lap, awesome grid tonight, J-Man. 24 cars, even with I think Wilton popping out there. Nice, good, solid field again tonight. We've had good, solid fields throughout the series so far, with only, I think, 28 original signings and a couple of splattering of signings along the way.
Another potential one earlier this evening showing interest. So
definitely,
good luck.
Definitely,
we can see that guy sign up. So that'll be really cool.
Yeah. So good showings. So far, with a quarter of the way through the season, we are well and truly halfway through the sprint part of the season now, and it has not failed to deliver whatsoever. As we see the boys just round out these couple of little complex of corners here. Down
nice final turn.
Vic Chan sharing the grid. Aaron Enright, should I say, sharing the grid with Vic Chan. You again have joined us for the official coverage of the Asrnz 2023 Back Pain GT3 series. It is round 4. We are at Misano. This is race 2, and the boys are racing. Carso has he got the measure on Mudgee. McDonald, we got Mitchie tucking up inside Brad Robinson there, looking for Vaughan Martin. That BMW of Fronado, he wants a bit of that. He's going to...
Enright looking for a move on Chan. He's going to get
immediately, no. Oh, he pushes Chan wide, though.
Yeah, Chan gave him a bit of space there.
He did. And it looks like Fronado in the background there actually kept Brad Robinson at base. Yeah.
Ooh.
Just let our...
Lucas Sars joined us. Lucas Sars joined us for race 2, which is great to see Lucas back on track.
Nice work, Lucas. Welcome aboard again. So we just burst and Reese Penfold working their way through that left-hander. Race 2, first lap.
Yeah, what's the Lambo got for the McLaren down the back chute?
Yeah, Lucas Sars. We see Lucas Sars. That lovely, looks like a Golf inspired livery there on the Porsche, doing awesome in 14th position. Sam Carson in 3rd, holding his own. Smudgy gives him a tag. Big tag.
It's on the racing line. 101.
Stop,
Don't do that.
Had nowhere to go. Carso across the track in front of him. That's actually Lucas just getting in the back. We won't look at that again. It's really bunched field at the back there. If you just look back, can we get back there? Further back, guys. So look at that.
That's released Chan and Enright with a pretty big air gap to McDonald now. So yeah, that's going to hurt Mudgy. That's certainly going to hurt Mudgy.
Slightest of mistakes there too. You know, it's a matter of not even a car length, isn't it, J-Man? Miscalculating that braking mark and bam, the slightest touch. High G loads, you're around. Old mate fronts around. Like it's a tough gig, mate. At this level, as we see.
Shane Fronado qualified 9th. He's already up to 5th. Oh, big
That's
move
Riley
there.
Price. That's Riley Price.
Ran out of stopping pads there.
That's something, J-Man, because he weaved his way in between. Is that Carson back there? What is Carso doing back there?
Well, he got rotated by Mudgeway.
Oh, of course, sorry. Yes, and Mudgeway's just right behind him.
Yep.
This is my senior moment for the night.
Awesome work. We'll catch you up.
Brad Robinson holding out Shackelford and looking for Fronado. Fronado's probably been taking more advantage than anything here, like him and Mitch Campbell. Yes. Look at them, 4th and 5th, J-Man.
Yep.
With the Xbox car and Mudgeway out, back down the field now, they really got to boost up.
Oh, they have. They've capitalised on that. And Aaron's doing a great job at the moment holding Vic off. But
I was just going to focus on that.
Yeah, Vic's searching. He is looking left. He's looking right. He's trying to work out where he can do this because he's clearly got good race.
He's got pace. He's got the pace. Yeah. That's right. He's right. And just look, and he's got the smarts too, J-Man.
Yeah.
Good, like you said, you always say good
racing IQ.
Good, great racing IQ, and he's got the pace not to make rash moves, so he can bide his time.
Yep.
We would expect so anyway. That's actually McDonald. You can just see in the background there, in the Marmite, a BC Racing. It is McDonald, yes. And yeah, like we just mentioned, Mitch Campbell and Fronado actually raging right up. That's Brad Robinson actually just caught back up onto that little pack there. Shackelford looks like he wants to come with as well. We're very early in this race, not even 5 minutes in. This pack is well bunched, but that little group there from Mitch Campbell back down to Rusty Shackelford there, J-Man. That's a good pack. That's a hot little pack there. Because and the one just behind.
Yeah. Sorry, you're right. As you were.
Jordan Moss, Riley Price, Sam Carson, and Adam Faulkner. Yes. Oh, actually, that continues on, doesn't it? Right down to Lucas Sars. That little group behind.
Yep.
So, yeah, plenty of action going. That's Carso getting out early, J-Man. Is that pit window open? Oh, don't
just.
Whoa.
Literally just.
Mate, timed
good
well.
Call.
Yeah.
Good call. Chan with a big wriggle. He's looking hard.
We just saw Riley
down the inside of Moss. Oh, a little bit of hip and shoulder. Oh, it sends Price off.
So it's Riley Price down the inside of Moss into one. Just picking up a replay, I think, actually, Jamie. Yeah, that is a replay coming through there now, actually, if you can just see that.
Yep. Got it.
Looked like a pretty clean move. And maybe it was just slightly wrong attack angle from the Price car there. And not able to make the turn.
It was a little shallow.
It was a little shallow, so that just, yeah, definitely compromised his turn in. And yeah, comes up second best. Pretty well.
Aaron Enright, 3 laps in, still doing a great job of holding off the Vic Chan, but he's going to have to do everything right. He's going to have to keep this up for 40 minutes. He's going to have an absolute blinding pit stop. And then the other thing as well, as we mentioned it multiple times already throughout the series, who's got what rubber for stint 2?
Who's got what rubber, mate? That is the golden question at the moment, isn't it, mate? And definitely one on our lips, that question, every week, every race, mate, pretty well every stint, because we don't know what these boys are running. We're not privy to that data, and there's no indication, visual indication to know what these boys are running. So, except for their lap times, J-Man just picking up on this same photo, Brad Robinson,
yes.
Mate, these guys are tight. We are into the race. Not quite a quarter of the way through the race, but these guys aren't letting up already.
And this other battle pack, this
the one at the back there, yes.
Jordan Moss, Adam Falconer, Vaughan Martin, Lucas and buddy Reece Penfold. That is going off as well, mate. As Falconer's looking at Moss. So
it's Porsche, Ferrari, Porsche, Lamborghini, and then a McLaren out the back. That's Vaughan. That's Vaughan. Yep. Is he going to get both of those Porsches there?
I think he is.
He has done it.
He done the double.
Oh my! We need to see that again, Jamie.
It just did a nice night.
Well, let's get a replay of that. So we had Falconer and Moss in front of Vaughan Martin in the Ferrari. Runs down this back chute. Must he go deep or something? Oh. I'll see what happened there. The car in front of Vaughan, that's Falconer, just runs a little bit deep. Balks Mossy. Vaughan gets both. Nice move. Nice move.
Opportunistic, but you have to be there.
You got to be there. You got to be pointing in the right direction, AJ, man.
Yep, absolutely. So that was a beautiful piece of driving. Heads up awareness for Vaughan, and tell you what, Lucas made good gains out of that as well, because I think he got the Falconer car.
Yep. So I just noticed Lucas offline, moving extremely slow at the moment.
Okay.
So he may have just been letting. I don't think he's really.
Something's going on there.
That car's slowed well and truly. Aaron Enright. We will get back to the leaders because we don't often see this battle up the front, J-Man. We've let this go too long. It's nearly 10 minutes into the race, and look at it.
I've been keeping my eye on it. Vic,
I'm sure you have.
Into this pace here, he can range the car right up inside, and he gets this funny line where he's actually still really strong on the exit, even though he's really aggressive to the entry.
There.
So,
yep.
Yeah, so, and the other point, you watch the closing speed into the final turn, so the left-handed to come onto the pit straight. Vic's entry to mid-corner speed there is amazing, and he ranges right up on Aaron Enright. So,
but
Aaron
but like you said, you can't do anything with it if Aaron's got the right cover, hasn't he?
Yeah, so you look here, Aaron gets a nice exit out of Misano. They come through this left-hander here. You watch the closing speed, Vic, here on this final corner. Yeah, probably pretty similar that time around, but the last 3 laps, he's just been all over him there, and he's been strong down into one, but there's nothing to get there.
But they can't do anything with it at that part of the corner, can you? It's like you need it on the exit so you can get that run down the straight for the braking area. So,
yep.
Yes, interesting stuff.
Both lapping in the mid-34s, which is great pace.
Yeah, we already talked about, Vic's skill and racing IQ, and we, clearly, Aaron Enright's skill and racing IQ, similar, keeping himself well in front of Vic Chan here, and definitely got his measure.
Oh, I just saw Riley
McLaren, so
Davo in the pit lane.
So, yeah, oh, that's not a good sign.
No, they won't serve them well.
That's not the way you get into the pit lane. So, yeah, that won't do nothing for your times. So, as we just see Vic muscling away at Aaron. I've got a funny feeling it's only a matter of time, actually, J-Man. These guys are very close.
I feel the same with Shane Fodderdo, Brad Robinson.
I think the cameras are just getting back onto that now as you speak, because we can see it in the background, those boys catching it in camera shot every now and then. And that Mitch Campbell leading that pack, J-Man.
Yes.
Not moving away from it, though. Fodderdo got his measure there.
He has. He's right on him. He's right on him. Oh, Vic with a very, very good run out of the final turn this time round. Aaron's already covering down into one.
Oh, look, like I said, only a matter of time, I think, for Enright. There's only so much he can cover that Lambo. We know
he does a beautiful job through 1, 2, 3, though, just to not give him anything.
He's just got to keep a solid line, doesn't he? You know, like if you hold, because he's got corner entry.
Yes,
so he's not going to lose anything. Like you said, even with the Lambo being able to gain so much in mid corner, he can't do anything with it. So it's almost frustrating and interesting to watch as we just see Enright with a little wriggle there.
Yeah, that shallower line does pay divvies though, even though the
watch Vic here shows the nose. But
Vic's really, really good out of here. Like, really good out of here. As you can see, he's tucked up underneath the wing now, so he'll be strong down to the hairpin now.
Enright covering his line. You can see that Mitch Campbell, Fodderdo, Brad Robinson battle in the background. We will keep the cameras on
Mitchie's just stepped away a little bit. Oh, once again, Chan really strong at the hairpin. Does he get a run down here? I think he is.
He's done it. Enright's opened the door.
Yeah,
here you go, brother.
So that's pressure. That's what pressure does.
Absolutely.
Patience.
Now you see just that car directly behind him is actually it's actually Riley Price. Riley Price is, and then we've got John McDonald. So John McDonald's still well in touch with these boys, but Enright really showing his pace here immediately. And like you said moments ago, J-Man, Mitch Campbell actually stepped away a little from that little pack in the background. He's got a couple of car leaks on Fodderdo. I think he needed that. Fodderdo's now concentrating.
A little bit of a wiggle from Fodderdo out of that turn 4 as well.
Brad Robinson all over him, and as much as Brad Robinson talked himself down in the driver interview after race 1, J-Man, he's not one to be underestimated, I think. Mate, got some genuine pace, and if the rubber stays underneath that car, like he'll be up at the pointy end at the end of this race, mate.
Yep.
So nice work. Mitchell Cole and Lucas Saar, like we said, thanks Lucas. We haven't seen Lucas for a few weeks, so good to see Lucas in. Tucked in behind Mitchell Cole there.
Shackelford exiting the pit lane as we speak too, so he's made his official stop.
Rusty been in amongst the action tonight too, J-Man. Mixing it up with Vaughan Martin. Is that Bear Grylls off there?
I just see Bear Grylls.
I think it is, because cameras are actually on Lucas Saar, Mitchell Cole. So that was Bear Grylls. They just rounded up with a little bit of sand action there.
I want to point out that Phil Davison, I guess I'm a little bit on the Phil Davison train here at the moment, but
sounds a little bit like it.
Yeah, he's battling with Steve Melling. He's ahead of Steve Melling at the moment, so Phil Davison's doing a great job. He's battling hard at the moment with Steve. I've been watching this just off the camera a little bit, so that's raging on. What's Vic got? Vic's pulled 1.6 over Aaron, and Aaron's just coming under pressure from Riley Price, who's made his pit stop and probably want to go unlap himself and carry on, which he's entitled to do if he can.
Absolutely.
Shane, a little air gap to Brad Robinson there, not a lot though. I certainly wouldn't consider that to be out of the woods, but Adam Falconer, he's still got pressure from Vaughan Martin. So strong 777 showing at the start of this one with Brad, Adam and Vaughan in there. Just having some techie issues my end now, David.
Oh, whenever you say that, I panic and check all my screens. I'm sure I'm good at this end, but we are all good as we pick up on that Friday Brad Robinson battle, and yeah, Mitchie stepping out. Just another few car lengths again in the last lap and a half or so. So that little battle just sort of starting to equalise a little bit. You know, the guys are starting to find their groove. Well, Mitchie is clearly moving away a little bit, and we have obviously
Enright in the lane, McDonald in the lane.
McDonald in the lane, because I noticed Mitch is up a position. So
yeah, in there as well.
So also, the two second and third positions into the lane, like clockwork, J-Man, team cars. So it'd be interesting to see where they're running identical strategies. Neither of them under a hell of a lot of pressure, because Vic had already passed Aaron. So interesting to see how that all pans out and shakes out, mate, after the...
Yeah, status quo, but I feel like maybe John got the better entry or something there, because I feel like that gap was a little bit closer now than before. Obviously, we'll see once the accelerator comes up. We'll see what the bottleneck's like, or the rubber band effect, if you like. But it did look like McDonald maybe closed that margin a little bit through the pit phase. Phil Turner in the lane. Vic Chan out there, still punching 34 twos now, so he's been released. Yeah, Shane in the lane. Hard on the brakes, gets the car down to the pit limit. Who would he be under pressure from? He'll need to get in, make his stop.
Yeah, so he's running in the bunch with, you know, basically McDonald and Mitch, and you know, like,
yes,
just they're all in that top group. Enright, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, because Mudgee and
they was
Mudgee
somewhere between
Shackelford
and Carso, right?
Who was that?
Faraday.
Oh yeah, no, well yeah.
Fred Robinson.
Carso went back with Mudgee.
Oh, he did.
In the opening laps. So yeah, all these guys sort of got promoted up. You know, so they're running, you know, like third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You know, maybe, you know, like, yeah. So I think Mitchie was sixth or fifth or something. So yeah.
Enright McDonald just rounded Shane up. He's still on the limiter as we speak now. He's still on the limiter. I'm not sure who I can see coming down pit road. Carso's coming round through one. How close is that going to be? Ooh, yeah, there'll be a battle to be had there, because there wasn't too much in it. So Carso not too far off the back of Fodado after that pit exchange.
No, Brad Robinson in.
Okay. So that's definitely... Brad Robinson's definitely part of that battle.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
With McDonald and co, I think.
Yeah. And
Pearson.
And then you got to put Campbell in there as well. So.
Yep. And obviously Vic's in there, but I suspect that
no, Vic's out there. He's another postcode.
yeah, he is.
So we're working from Mitch back. Right?
We are working. Yeah.
So yeah, nice work. All running good, solid races.
Yeah, I think Vic's already trying to race his way up to Zandvoort. As we make half distance.
We do make half distance. It's Camus is picking up there on Mitchell Cole, one of the Gear Grinders Lamborghinis, and sitting in 10th position at the moment as the pit stop's starting to shake out. Doing a nice job. Car looks fantastic. Who's that he's got on his tail there, Joe, man? What's that? One of the Astons.
Rob Penfold.
Rob Penfold in the Aston.
I was just trying to see where Aaron Enright, John McDonald, so Shane Fodado's just gone through. So Brad Robinson's just come out just in front of Sam Carson, in between Carso and Fodado.
Okay.
So that battle reignites.
Yes. That's so that Carso has done really well, I think.
Incredibly.
Yeah. I think he's pulled a position or so there.
Because Mudgway's stuck in between Bob Laycock and Kenny Simpson. Kenny Simpson looking around Mudgway up here.
Yeah. Okay.
So we look like way. No, Mudgy down the inside of Bobby Laycock. So Mudgway a long, long way back.
So yeah, he might have had a tough pit stop there, Joe. Man, that's unlike Mudgy to drop that much in a pit stop. Something's going on there. So we just pick up on the other one of the other two BC cars that are up the pointy end here. It's the Marmite and the Nespresso. Did I get it?
Yes, you got it.
Oh, the Nespresso car and the Marmite car of John McDonald. So Aaron Enright, who pretty well has had to pace this race.
Yeah, but he came out in front of McDonald, so McDonald's rounded him up on track and was setting sail. So
is it a tyre thing again? You know, like these guys, you know, one started on Warren, gone to green, and vice versa.
Yeah, I would say so very much.
Yeah, yeah. Because they both pitted like clockwork, didn't they, in this race? They both came in on the same lap. Bang, bang.
Yeah, with Enright in front, and I was talking about the rubber band effect, and there was a bit of margin there, to be fair. So, as we see Mitchell Cole still in the lane, just wondering if Mitchie Campbell, he's just gone round again, so he's playing the long game here, so maybe Mitchie Campbell is on his best set of tyres. I'm not sure what his tyre strategy is anyway. He's coming late. He's probably got a couple of good sets. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, he's out there banking.
Well, he's
35s.
Yeah.
But we're seeing guys going as slow as 36s now,
well, look,
likes of Aaron Enright and co.
Yeah.
So long way off where they can run.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's only a couple of guys, or a handful of guys. Obviously, Vic Chan. I think it's McDonald and Enright running in the 34s.
Oh yeah,
Sam Carso. There's a few guys done best laps, but look, just looking at Brett. Last lap times for Mitch Campbell and Vic Tan, second apart.
Yeah, they are a second apart.
So, you know, Mitchie's running a good solid race. Got nothing for the Lambo.
Brad Robinson said that he'd spent all his credit in race one, and I just seen him come across and bank a 134.3 versus Shane Fodado's 135.0. So I'm not sure if he sold us a bit of a fakey there, but
bullshit.
Yeah. So he's got a bit of pace on.
A bit of bullshit from Brad. We'll call him bullshit Brad Robinson from now on.
It could be. It could be. For sure.
But yeah, nice. And look, mate, if he is running on old tyres, man, he's doing a great job of it, isn't he, mate? And some of these guys do that. So, all kudos to him. Fodado has got plenty to think about with that Nintendo 777 car sneaking up behind him. That's pretty well the battle at the moment. I think we've got a little bit down the back here with Bill Davidson and Bear Grylls.
Yeah, and look at that. Again, that's that AM title, hard at it. And they've got, he's just, Phil's just stepping aside for Falconer.
Yeah, because that's Falconer and Vaughan Martin actually.
Just rounded them up. Riley Price in the lane. Yeah, so that's, like I said, that was that 1 point battle that Phil Davison got an upper hand on the last one, and he's looking to do it again. Once again, one position ahead of Bear Grylls, albeit not by much. What would you say? Two, 3 car lengths at best?
I think that's the official term. Bugger all.
Yep. Bobby Laycock, Kenny Simpson going at it. Mark Mudray still circulating in 21st place.
Something's going on there.
I can't work out what's going on here. But this is a night to forget. Well, certainly race 2 is a night to forget.
Yeah.
Didn't want to talk to us race 1. Vaughan Martin in the lane. Comes in the lane out of P3. Gets slowed down, although it did look pretty quick across the line. So hopefully he's got a handle on that.
Yeah, so yeah, little short entry on this pit lane, J-Man. Painfully slow exit, a long exit on it, but the entry is quite short and sharp, isn't it? And I think it was
coming off quick too.
I think it was Vaughan Martin we saw actually get a touch on the wall on the way in race 1. So yeah, really hard to get right, isn't it?
It is hard, yeah. So Vic Chan still circulating in the low 4s. The last lap round was a 34.3, so only a couple of tenths off of his best this race. So really looking after the tyres, that Lambo, and in the hands of Vic Chan at the moment. Mitchie Campbell, he's doing a great job, currently running P2. Vaughan Martin comes out the lane. He is going to get rounded up by Fodado, Robinson, Carson. Will round him up. Will anyone else get him? Where is Rusty? Rusty's likely going to round him up as well. That's who he was battling with.
Rusty's a little bit further back. Do you think he's got...
Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. He gets him. Yep. Yep, no, he definitely gets him.
So Shackelford
just has the sidestep for Vic Chan there. A little bit of a blue flag action there. So Jordan Moss actually got Vaughan as well. So maybe not the best pit stop for Vaughan. Because he was legitimately in a fight with Rusty there for a fair bit that I saw. So
well, maybe it was similar to the race 1 pit stop where you saw a little bit of a nick on the wall. As we will continue to follow this little battle here between Brad Robinson and Fodado, because I think it's only a matter of time. This Nintendo 777
has a good go.
Is going to have a good crack at. Just looks like again we've seen it throughout the season so far. Fodado in defensive mode and really trying to manage the handling of that BMW.
Doesn't he do it well though, Dave?
He does it superbly. Like his results, like his position in the championship shows how well he deals with it. You know, so yeah, definitely a class act. So, but again, just relentless pressure from Brad Robinson. Cato doesn't look like he's really applying too much to Robinson. So, you know, is Carson just sitting on, you know, a warm set of tyres and just quite happy to just see what goes on.
Mitchie Campbell in the lane.
Mitch Campbell in the lane. Oh, as we see Laycock and Fodado make contact.
Oh, I wondered. I just saw him come up on Bobby there. And
so, yeah, tough gig there. One of the back markers, Bobby Laycock, just allowing a little bit of space. And the Barca guys, again, just misreading that situation, positional, and just a little bit of contact there. That's lost Fodado a position. Obviously, probably a little bit of damage to both of those cars, Laycock's and the BMW. So, lucky for Fodado, he didn't lose a position to Carson as well. But both cars, all cars, pointing in the right direction now. Unfortunate little bit of hip and shoulder there, J-Man.
Yeah, Campbell off the jacks. No side on the front straight of McDonald. Where is he? Yeah, now here he comes.
So we will get onto this. Just watch Campbell come out. Now that is...
I think he's going to come out somewhere near Robinson. And between Aaron Enright and Brad Robinson.
Well, he should. That's where he should be. He should be just in front of Fodado.
Oh, actually.
With Brad Robinson and Carso. He might get
Enright here. No, not quite.
No. Here we go. Now that's the back mark of Kenny Simpson. He's just nicked him behind there.
Yeah, so he's comfortably ahead of Brad.
And so, yeah, he's just popped out and he's made a good gain on actually that pack. Although that pack, as we just saw earlier in this lap, with a little bit of a hip and shoulder mid-lap. So, yeah, sort of fortuitously for Mitch, he's sort of taken advantage of that and gained a few car lengths. That is actually Brad Robinson now behind him.
Yep.
Look, these two guys have been really hot the last couple of weeks, so I'd just be interesting to see whether Brad has the pace to get up behind Mitch Campbell over the next, not even 10 minutes, Jamie.
Falconer in the lane from P2.
5 minutes to go for pit lane. Mitch Campbell, no, sorry, Vic Chan just rounding up a couple of the back markers. I think the first cab off the rank was Bobby Laycock.
Yep.
I think that's actually Rusty Shackfoot in front of me. He's coming up behind as well.
Yeah, he'd already rounded up Mossy and...
Just remembering Vic Chan,
some other big
unpitted yet, so... yeah, no surprise he's got a gain on these guys at the moment. Who have we got left to go in? Mellings, Falconer and Chan.
Mellings still doing the long distance thing.
Melling, that's what's that.
Yeah. So you can argue if they're this far through that they clearly started on their best set, so they've probably got nothing but absolute shit to put back on.
They don't want to run long on that, do they?
No, leave that. As we just see Adam Falconer's just come out.
Yeah, he has.
In front of Bobby Laycock, who is in front of Reese Penfold.
That's Penfold, yep.
Yep. So Martin got through. Martin's starting to put a bit of heat on Jordan Moss now.
Yeah, that's Mossy, and then Rusty there. As you can actually see the Vic Chan car still just in front, so he hasn't actually pulled too far away from Shackford there.
Steve Melling in the lane.
Again, we digress about the tyres. What's going on? So, awesome close stuff. Oh, as we just see, I think it's Bobby in the background with a bit of slip and a bit of smelling in, like you said, J-Man.
Yep.
Leaving it 3 minutes to go. Geez, that's early for Steve-O.
Yeah, no, he's...
So that leaves only Rick Chan. Once that Ferrari leaves the pits, yet to Fardado has... Fardado, I'm getting a little bit of lag between somebody and somebody there. Might have come up on the stream.
Yep.
Fardado has had multiple...
I think it's your end, mate.
Yeah, multiple different pressures. Should I say pressure from multiple different drivers throughout the night. Dealt with it really well. That car's actually damaged. I see the bonnet bouncing around. I just wonder whether that's...
On which one?
On the Fardado BMW.
Oh, it is too.
So...
That will be from the Laycock incident.
Oh, of course it would, yes. So there you go. That car probably struggling maybe a little bit. Generally, J-Man with a little bit of damage on the front like that, aero-wise. Yep.
So Mitchell Campbell's starting to make good inroads to Aaron Enright here with 6 minutes to go. I think this is going to heat up. I think this will be another one of these shows where we're at the back end watching Mitchie Campbell go to work on somebody.
Yeah.
Like we saw him with Mark Mudgway a couple of rounds ago.
Yeah, and look, here, I was actually wondering whether Brad Robinson could catch Mitch, but it's actually Mitch Campbell going forward and looking for Aaron Enright. So, and clearly making some gains, hasn't he?
Yep.
So
minute 25 to go in pit lane. Vic will be in this lap.
For sure. And like we mentioned, Mitch Campbell missing race one with technical internet issues. So the joys of online gaming, I suppose. But back with plenty of vigour for race two here, J-Man.
Yep. Vic gets it nice and slowed down before the pit lane. Doesn't need to rush this thing. He had a big lead over John McDonald in P2.
Yeah, massive lead actually, J-Man.
Yep. And then Aaron Enright, P3, with a hard charging Mitchie Campbell, trying to chase him down the back end of this one with 4 minutes 45 to go.
Has he got it, J-Man?
Yeah, he's got enough time. And yeah, I'm going to say he's going to get there. Will he get past?
That's, yeah, two different questions, isn't it?
Maybe. Aaron's done a great job all night, but he's actually just closed that gap massively.
Hasn't he? Just in a couple of corners there, J-Man. And like we saw Aaron defend beautifully to Vic Chan in race 1.
And Shane Fodado's under attack from Carson as well.
And not buckle. As long as he doesn't buckle under the pressure, he really should have this, shouldn't he?
Well, yeah, I mean, you would think the car's still got mid-corner speed.
There's about 3 laps to go. Yes, and Fodado and Carson are at it still.
Where could Mitchie do it? Where could he do it? I'm going to say he could do it in between turns 4 and 5, so the double rights. Oh, here's a wiggle coming off there. He won't be doing it this lap. As we see Carson just glued to the back of Shane Fodado.
Yeah, so 2 very intense battles going on here. Here is 3rd and 4th Aaron Wright and Mitch Campbell and Fodado and Sam Carson.
Yep.
I was thinking more down here, but I don't think the Porsche's got the pace in a straight line to get up beside it.
Melling and Burse is heated up too. Melling is attacking Jeff Burse. Nearly a second a lap quicker last lap round. So Melling's got some pace on Burse for looking to take that P13 off of Cornelius.
Oh yeah, and he'll be fighting hard for that.
Yep. And Bear Grylls has got one over Phil Davison, so this might be still a 1-point margin in favour of Bear at the end of this one. Mudgway's made his way to 18th. Got McDonald just probably actually coming up to lap him, which you wouldn't have called that at the start of the night.
That's right. As we just see Carso round up Fodado.
I did get him. Yep. Plenty of patience on that attack. Shane doesn't want to give it up, though.
As we see Mitch Campbell side by side with Enright into 1 on the outside.
Gets him on the outside.
Makes it stick.
Beautiful piece of driving. A little bit of a wiggle on the exit too.
Couple of fantastic passes, J-Man.
Passes with 2 minutes to go, yeah.
From, both of these boys.
Oh, it's still on.
Carso and Campbell really showing their skills, like you said, with just under 2 minutes to go.
That's a podium too. That Aaron will be, who just got the drive-through there? Who did I just see get a drive-through?
So we've got a car 25, and we've also got 78, Mitchell Cole.
Yeah, got a drive-through as well. So Lucas Ayre and Mitchell Cole both with drive-throughs late in the piece. Yeah.
No, you just... it's a tough crack, eh? And they tick up pretty quick, don't they, J-Man?
Well, they sure do.
When things aren't going quite right. Jordan Moss, 2 Porsches of Jordan Moss and Adam Falconer going at a couple of teammates here, J-Man, side by side, down the back chute. Falconer wants a bit of this.
He does.
As we see Vic Chan just roll over the line as he starts his final lap.
Yeah. So a couple of team cars here going at it. The two...
No love lost between these two at the moment. No team orders. Share it around.
And then there's another team car in there too. Vaughan Martin and the Ferrari belongs to that stable too. He wants a part of this.
Too true. And he's gaining quickly, mind you.
He is gaining quickly. He's only got this lap to do something.
They've got one more lap. Who's on our radar? Brad Robinson and Aaron Enright. Oh my, Aaron Enright is losing speed rapidly.
He is. They've just come up on lap traffic too. I just wonder whether that played a part in it. Oh, Brad with a big look down the inside. Rob Penfold gets out the way.
Well, and smartly so, and very quickly. Oh my day, man. As we see car 78. I think we saw another penalty pop up there. I think Lucas saw what his drive-through showing, so not sure what's going there, but it's going to go down to the wire here, J-Man.
It is going to go down to the wire. Be one last chance, and it'll be down at the hairpin. He's a little bit far back at the moment. How big is he under brakes?
As we see Falconer and Mossy still at it.
As Vic Crack Chang crosses the line in P1.
Nice
some
work,
margin
Vic.
again. Over 9 seconds over John McDonald. Mitchie Campbell with a well-earned P3. And then there's this battle coming across the line, which is Aaron Enright, who just holds on from a bullshitting Brad Robinson.
For bullshit Brad Robinson. That's right.
And then Sam Carson did the job on Shane Fodderdo, who comes through in 7th. Jordan Moss holds out the sister car of Adam Falconer.
No, he doesn't. Falconer gets past.
Oh, sorry, Falconer gets past. Yeah.
Jordan Moss.
And Jordan Moss. Gordon Martin, yeah.
Rusty Shacklewood, J-Man. Oh, they want to cross second. Reese Penfold. Jeff Burke. Steve Mel. Lucas Starr. Getting caned by the drive-throughs.
That was a good little battle going on there too between those three as well.
Wasn't it what? Riley Price, Bear Grylls, Phil Davison, Mudgeway, Phil Turner, Rob Penfold, Kenny Simpson, Richard Cole, Bobby Lakecock rounding out the 23, J-Man.
Good stuff.
Crazy racing, a little bit of a paint exchange here and there. The usual shenanigans, let's say.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Misano has become pretty much known now here as one of the great tracks for passing and battling, and it certainly delivered tonight. Some late passes in there, beautiful passes. That two that you called between, I think it was Carson Fodderdo, Campbell Enright, and then I think Carson. Was it Carson Fodderdo? Was one of those two there?
I think it was.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it might have been Brad Robinson. And,
it was Brad Robinson.
Yeah. So, yeah, right down to the wire. It's a bloody last lap, J-Man.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
it
doesn't get much better than that.
All right, well, might as well start this show off the right. So first guy in here, and he only made one race tonight, but he made it count, and it was Mitchell Campbell. Mitchie, you got us on comms?
Hello, fellas. How are we?
Mate, you know, better late than never, mate. But good to see you made race 2, and you made it count, mate. Nice, beautiful late pass there on Aaron Enright.
Yeah, I could see
for P3.
Yeah, I didn't really realize I was in P3 till a couple minutes, and I was right behind Aaron. I was like, shit, like, you know, I've got a shot here. So I hunted him down. I think I had better tires because I pitted quite late, and the benefit of coming in with 3 sets because I missed race 1. So I think that came into play for sure, I'd say. But I hunted him down. He drove clean. He put the car in the right spot, and then I just with a couple minutes to go, I was like, it's now or never. So showed the nose, and it unsettled his rhythm and lines, and got past.
Yeah, beautiful move. Actually, it was to get that done. You know, we were wondering where you were going to do it, and it was well affected. And he came straight back at you. He came straight back at, and he managed to drive away. But awesome drive, mate. Not sure what happened there, race 1, but we had a few techie issues ourselves, mate. So
internet dramas. So I think it came in 10 minutes after the race started. So I was like, you know what, I'll just park it and come in clean, ready for race 2. And didn't qualify as best as I hoped, but still times were quite close, to be fair. But and then just had a bit of luck. I think there was a bit of contact in the early part of the race that gave me a couple positions, and then just clean air. And just a clean race, and happy days.
Yeah, good work, mate. No, well done. Great to see you. I love the effort. I love the fact that you, obviously you could have thrown the towel in for the whole night, but I love the fact that you actually just dug deep there, mate, and came back and put on a show for us as well with that one race appearance. It'll serve you well. Well done. Good to see that luminous Porsche back on the podium.
I'll have to go watch the stream. Hopefully, I had a little show there. So
Yeah,
cool guys.
absolutely. Well done, Mitchie Campbell,
Thank
there
you.
for P3. Good one, mate. And good luck. We're talking to you next week.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
All right, buddy.
Gotcha.
See you, mate. All right, so that was Mitchell Campbell takes out P3 in race 2. And next guy we're looking for is, it's one of our own. It is one of our fellow broadcasters, formerly. JB, you got us on comms?
Yeah, g'day.
Hey, mate, stunning drive, race 2. Tough quali sessions, mate, but a great race.
Yeah, saved tyres for that last one. Paid off. Yeah, saved the good stuff for the last race, and it was a much nicer car than the first one. Got a little bit wrong at the first race, but yeah, man, Aaron, did you that quali, Aaron?
We didn't
That's
see
all
it
I can think
coming.
about how good that was. It was a lap of the gods, that one. Yeah.
Absolutely, and then went out and absolutely went to battle with Vic Chan,
Yes.
and like held his own. So big question marks over his car class category right now, I've got to say.
Yeah, well, he was driving stellar, wasn't he? He made a bit of
Yeah.
an error with his tyre choice at the end. He got them around the wrong way, so he should have come home on stronger tyres. So he had good tyres there with Vic. Unfortunately, put shit tyres on at the end there.
Yeah, but hey, yeah, nonetheless, he did a
What
great job. But you did a great job. We've seen you go to battle with Mudgee in race 1, and it just maybe looked like Mudgee had the better tyre strat in race 1, and then just I'm not sure what happened to the to the car out of the BC stable in race 2, but it was nowhere. So not sure what happened there, but you did a stellar job in race 2, John Boy.
Yeah, no, congrats to Vic. He drove away again. And Mitchie bringing up that back end of that podium, because those Porsches were really a little bit on the back foot, I'd say, here compared to what looked like the McLarens are very strong. But I guess we've seen it with, the twos and fros with all the manufacturers and how they have their strengths. So you just take them when they're on offer, don't you? And make the best of what you can. But yeah, shame to see Mick and Donut here tonight as well, because he would have gone well. But looking forward to getting up to Hampton tomorrow with them. So yep, that's going to be cool fun.
Awesome.
Real car racing.
No, well done, bro. Well, congratulations on the P2, mate. So that was a good round for you, actually, John Boy. So well done. And heading to Zandvoort, looking forward to seeing what you've got for us in store there. I'm sure that will be an absolute donker
cool track
around there. Yeah, 100%. So no, well done, mate. Enjoy it, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Roger dodgy. Cheers, guys.
John McDonald, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, JB from P2. And no surprises here. We're going to grab our old mate Vic Chan down. You got us on comms, Vic? You there, Vic?
Hey, boys. Yep.
Hey, bro. Mate, how is that? I'm going to start off at the quali session. You left that a little bit late, but I asked you for a 33.5. What did you deliver?
Yep, I got it. I was lucky, though. I was actually going to pull in after my second last lap, but I thought, I might as well go for one more.
Yeah, no, it was it was a beautiful lap. And then tell me about the race start, mate.
Aaron just got a good run on the coming out of the second or third corner. I got a bit loose, and then he got a good run, chucked it on the inside. So I didn't want to end our races and try to defend. So I just, was looking forward to the race too. It was good fun. Actually,
Yeah.
I was analyzing his lines to see where he was a bit slower.
Yeah, you pushed hard for a good 10 or 15 minutes there, actually, Vic, before you put the pressure on enough to get past. But nice to watch.
Yeah, I think I was all over his mirrors, and he couldn't focus on his lines properly. So.
Yeah, we've seen you really strong. The mid-corner speed that you can carry through the final corner, I've seen you are sort of having to check up there. And then you've got a very unique line compared to the other guys I think it's into 8. I think it's 8 or 9. The right-hander coming onto the back straight where you managed to, you sort of come in, you double apex, and I always think that you're actually run wide, but the way you come out, it's incredibly, gives you good terminal speed down the chute. Not much in it. There's not much in the end speed, maybe 2k an hour difference, but you're really solid through there. But it was good. It was nice watching you exert the patience over Aaron. We knew you sort of had that lap pace, and we did see it when you, I think, wasn't long after you cleared him, you banked a 4.2, and then I think I saw a 4.1 in there, and so forth. So you did a great job on those reused tyres, mate, and a 1.1. Pole 1.1 again, so stretching the legs, mate. It's looking good.
Yeah, it's looking good this season. I'm having a good run for the first time. I usually have bad starts of the season.
Yep. And how's your form at Zandvoort?
If it's dry, I think I'm okay. Last time was wet in the Bentley. It was horrible.
Oh, it was wet there. That's right. It was wet
yeah,
there.
it was. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look, I
Well,
haven't seen the forecast, Vic, so I couldn't tell you. Obviously, that's probably my next job, but we'll pray for a bit of sunshine, I'm sure.
It,
I'll be praying for sunshine for
it
sure.
regularly rains at Sandport.
Does it? Okay. Okay. I'm none the wiser, but nonetheless, mate, that was another outstanding double podium, double victories, double poles tonight, mate. These guys have got to step up. They've got to try and work out how to combat the pace that you've got at the moment. So yeah, you're doing a great
cheers,
job.
guys.
Congratulations, mate.
Well done to Aaron as well. He had some good paces. Shame he didn't get on the podium.
Yeah, I feel the same. I felt like he deserved the podium tonight.
Sure.
But yeah, well done to John.
Yeah.
As well. He did well. And Mitch.
Yeah, Mitchie did a great job. Yeah, those BC boys, there's always one of them jumping in there. There's just there's such a force. There's so many of them.
I think they're so similar at pace. They're battling each other most of the times.
You're right. So, well done, Vic. Well done,
Vic, mate. Enjoy it. Enjoy the stream, mate, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thanks. See you next
Cheers,
week.
buddy. Bye. Well, Davo, it's another one done, mate. Round 4. What do we got? Zandvoort next. That's going to be an absolute doozy.
Zandvoort next. Yeah, that'll be a cracker. Always another very technical track. Super fast when it's fast, but yeah, some really crazy and a lot of banking. So yeah, one to look forward to for round 5. Yes, and obviously weather and tyres will come into play, but yeah, look, season so far has been fantastic, mate. Really enjoyable. You know, the usual ramp up in the last 5 minutes, just every freaking race, man. You know, like so.
Yeah, great grids, great grid sizes. Yeah, just and outstanding driving. You know, we saw a couple of little touch ups there tonight, but overall, for the amount of close quarter racing, it's just. Heaps of respect out there, heaps of pace like that. You know, you had to go out to P12 to break the second barrier out of quali. That just shows just what sort of level you've got to be on to make that inside that 10.
Yeah. And we're seeing it week in, week out, aren't we? You know, like those close times. So
standout drives tonight for me, Aaron Enright and also Brad Robinson doing a stellar job.
Definitely, Enright, definitely, can put a feather in his cap for tonight. Really outshone a couple of his more seasoned, you know, teammates.
Yep.
And yeah, Brad Robinson and you know, look, Mitch Campbell, these guys, you know, like that are sort of hovering around, you know, like, you know, and just shine every now and then. Man, they're so spectacular to watch when they're on point, and you know, Mitch and Brad, you know, show it again tonight. So awesome stuff. Couple of bad luck stories. We won't go into that.
No.
But what we will do is bid you all farewell and look forward to seeing you again next week, hopefully with less technical gremlins. I don't know what's going on with our internet at the moment, but let's see if we can work that out before next week. I've been Davo. That's J-Man over there, brother.
Yeah, mate.
We'll see you all next week. Sandboard.
Yeah, here we come.
Don't miss out. Good night.